available here, so they all work hand in hand. Just the way we are beginning to work hand in hand now. No instrument stands on its own. They complement each other. And that is what you and I should be doing. The exercise we did yesterday is not how I reshuffle you guys. It is expected that we complement each other. The policeman does not know everything. The little you add to his life from custom will make him a better person. The little he will add to your own life as civil defense will make you a better person. But all the things people presented, we saw rivalry. There's always rivalry between us. It shouldn't be. There's no cause for rivalry because each and everybody's job is defined. But maybe because the man in custom is making more money than us. They have a convention, there's a guideline for them, but they are not following it. They follow this convention, the first one, Central African Convention, but the first follows from 91. They will be peace in that place. I'm Ekomodo GF Adeleke, retired, MFR. I'm a consultant with UNDP on small arms and light weapons.
As of today, now, at this moment, the bill on arms, small arms and light weapons passed the second reading in the National Assembly. Can you assure us of a synergy, a conscientious synergy between the members of the National Assembly and the actual members of the armed forces? Do you think there is going to be something that there is going to be solid cooperation that will lead to endpoint answers?
It's a bill. I'm not a politician, but I think they are doing their job and they are doing it properly. There shouldn't be any disagreement. Members of National Assembly, they are Nigerians. Armed forces are Nigerians. So when they put the necessary instruments in place, armed forces will work too. So there's always a synergy. In the same country, you can't divide the two. In the same taxpayers' money.
Yes, sir. I mentioned conscientious synergy.
There's always a synergy. There's always a synergy. Because you are drawing from the same pool. Together, this one is political, this one is military. What are we all fighting for? The same objective, the same goal. So the synergy is always there. I don't know how you see it, but I believe it's always there.
Sir, over 70% of the small arms and light weapons, according to the lecturers in circulation, with the civilians, which is worrisome to me. So, and you have been involved in the mopping up of some of these arms in some states. Do you think we can get to a point where these arms can be reduced, this percentage, over 20%, can reduce drastically?
Of course, everything is possible. It's your willpower. You cooperate with the military, give them necessary information. They get those arms out of the wrong hands. Simple answer. It's a matter of giving them what they need to work better. And they'll make sure they get you the necessary piece that you need. And they too, they need it.
And there's a rumor that the government is trying to mop up arms from people who want to defend themselves. You know, some generals have been saying who should defend themselves, Taraba and the rest, Fulani herdsmen and all that. And we in the media have been saying that nobody is safe if everybody is carrying this thing. But some people are pushing pressure now that don't mind them. They want to withdraw your arms so that the Fulani people can have arms. You know, this information gap, you in your industry, is there any information, deliberate information to disagree the mind of people? Because based on rumor now.
I don't believe in rumors. Let's work on empirical proofs. For us to have peace, there are laws and orders. If the federal government passes a law, you must obey. Those of them carrying arms, are they licensed? If you are not licensed and you are carrying arms, you are a criminal. And the ones that are licensed, that means they have their data. They have all it takes about them. And federal government says submit arms. Of course, if you submit, it's documented. But I know many of them won't submit because most of the arms they are carrying, they are not licensed to carry these arms. And there's category of arms you can carry. Some of the ones of them are carrying, those are arms and ammunition that the security agencies should be using. They fall into that category. If you carry such arms, what are you? You are carrying arms and ammunition that you are not licensed to carry. The second name is criminal. You are a criminal.
Because when the category is armed, it's endangering the farmers. So that was one.
That is debatable. Because if you say cattle is carrying arms, can you show me 5 pictures where you saw cattle is carrying arms? Let's talk with facts. You say cattle is carrying arms. With a simple phone you can snap. Let me see. Don't let us be gullible that people just say things and it goes viral and we all believe. If you have empirical proofs to prove that, okay, you saw this cattle carrying arms, of course, if it's not licensed, it's illegal, it's a criminal. But we just talk empirical proofs now. Oh, yeah, you see some things happening, but I work with facts. If you can't show me facts, business.
All right, sir. Security agencies so far, our research has proven that some of these security agencies are not well taken care of. They're not motivated, even in doing their jobs. Now, what can you say can be done to this issue so that they can do their jobs effectively and efficiently?
When it comes to the issue of motivation, I can't talk on that because the security agencies, they have their welfare packages. So you can interview them and need the authority to tell you what they are doing. But you cannot get everything you're looking for. Let's be straightforward with each other.
But you can't say you're not in the know that some of them are, do complain of the way they are being taken care of.
People can complain. Yeah, complaint is allowed, but the complaint you are making, is it justifiable? Is it justifiable? That's all I will say. You complain reasonably. You don't know that the economy is not that good. It's just picking up. And you can't get 100% of what you're asking. The American people too, they complain. Europeans complain. We too, we complain. Complain is complain, but you can't get everything you want.
And you don't think this can anyway affect the way they run, they do their jobs, and that might not in any way, affect them?
Yeah, it's debatable.
Even though they are complaining,
it's
not
debatable.
on the outside.
You are complaining. Is your complaint genuine?
Okay.
Is your complaint genuine? Well, we'll be reading over the media too. We see what they are doing. Their welfare has improved. This one has gone up. Enjoy the little one you are getting. And
All right, thank
put
you.
in your best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
The economy will improve. Put in your best.
Amen.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very realistic
Yes.
when I'm talking my things, and come to think of it, you can't get everything you want. In life you have desires. You can't get all. The little one you have, make the best of it. And let's see how life goes.
Thank you very much. Yes, we know your name and your role in this.
My name is Dixon Orji. I am the Programs Coordinator of the Presidential Committee on Small Arms and Light Weapons, PRESCOM for short. We're here today because we have a project funded by UNDP on border management targeted at security agencies. So we wrote security agencies to nominate participants for this program. For the people you are seeing here are nominees of various security agencies, and we're putting them through the current strategies and tenets on managing effective management of our borders. We We also included a few civil society organizations to build signage in cooperation between security agencies and civil companies.
Thank you. I'm sure you could be aware of the newspaper report this morning that speaks on dissension, division amongst the members of the House of Reps based on the passage of first reading and the second reading of the passage of the small arms and light weapons. How do you react to the fact that it's being mentioned very directly that there is dissension, there is division, instead of going straight to what the project intends?
Yes, you will agree with me that anywhere you have a gathering of 2-3 people, they all must not share the same opinion. So I think that for me it's actually a good development that the subject matter is being discussed at the beginning of a new assembly, the 9th assembly. But I recall clearly that during the 8th assembly, the former chairperson on the Committee on Foreign Affairs was also championing the cause for establishment of the National Commission on Small Arms. You may be aware also that sometime last year the President approved for the establishment of a commission, and after that the National Security Advisor inaugurated a working group to work out the modalities for the establishment of the commission. That working group already submitted their report to government, so we are waiting for the President to send his approved proposed bill to the National Assembly. But right now that is yet to be done. So once that is done, as an executive bill, it will supersede whatever is happening in the Assembly now. If the President sends that draft bill to the National Assembly, it becomes an executive bill. And the executive bill will naturally supersede the private member bill as is being perpetuated now.
So I don't think the objective of this workshop can more achieve if you also change more senior officer, more senior to
I agree with you completely, but these are the people on the line of duty. These are the people you find in the field, not those in the office. If you train the big men, as far as I'm concerned, you would have, I don't think we will achieve more than training the people who are on ground.
It does stop at their table.
Yeah, it does stop at their table, but they're not the ones in the field. We are enhancing the capacities of the ones in the field. And like we say, the young will grow. When these ones get to certain positions, they will be able to understand clearly that they need this kind of training in their service. We target middle level and lower level officers because we know they are the ones in the field.
Alright, on previous trainings you've had over the years, do you have any positive turnout as regards, the impact you make? Do you see them implementing it in the way they do their jobs, and what has been the feedback?
Usually after these kind of meetings, we do a survey on the impact of our training programs, and I can assure you that we have succeeded because of the size of our agencies, and we're not able to take everybody along at the same time. The impact will be seen over a period of time, because we have been consistent in organizing this kind of program over the years in the establishment of PRESCOM. I think we have organized over 50 of these, and at each time we take between 30 and 50 personnel, selected from across board, because we can't take more than that for budgetary issues. We are being supported by partners.
Can we meet you briefly and tell us what the program today is all about?
Okay. I'm Dr. Atia Pius, Deputy Director, Nasarawa State University, KEFI. We're here on the UN program in partnership with PRESCOM, that's the Presidential Committee on Small Arms and Light Weapons. And the whole essence of being in Lagos this July is to create an awareness among security agencies on the need to form an alliance between border communities and security agencies.
All right, from our meeting yesterday, I saw that we have about 4-5 different agencies from NDLEA, Civil Defense, Immigration, Customs, and one more. What would you say is your perception to the way they have their interpersonal relationship with within themselves first, and then with their local communities where they serve?
Okay, thank you. I think from our interactions since yesterday, we've come to an understanding that most of our agencies do not have interpersonal relations with each other, because an assessment was made to in the form of our sitting arrangements, in the form of our interactions with one another within the program. And we've been able to find out that yes, though there are training programs for them collectively, but one-on-one we have not gone far to be our brothers keepers. So I would say this program is an initiative, is an eye-opener that unless we work together, we cannot achieve.
Man, do you think that opening up of arms, according to what we had yesterday, about more than 70% of small weapons and light weapons and all these arms are in the hands of civilians, and most of them are not really trained to carry these arms and not licensed. Do you think in mopping up these things, do you think the federal government can really achieve with our porous borders? Do you think these things can be brought down to lower percentage?
One thing I do know is achievable. There's an aspect we must start from. If we're talking about training of security agencies, we can pick up them. And when we talk about training, we're talking about the holistic aspect. Not just one-sided, we're giving arms to people that are not trained on how to use them. Two, we're talking about sophisticated weapons, not just sophisticated. There are other issues of technology that they need to be trained on. Talking about our environment, we need to work on our environment too in order to achieve this fight against small arms and light weapons. When it comes to government also has a responsibility to play. So it's not just the security agencies, but government too, where they need to empower the agencies. They are supposed to do that. The same thing with other communities. They need to build confidence. They need to work together, because it is only together that we can achieve this. So it's achievable.
Yeah, so some people have been agitating also that people should protect themselves. You are based in the North Central, where we have these herdsmen and farmers clashes. Some communities sometimes have been overrun, and when in distress, some of these people put a call through to the security agencies and excuses. Don't you think, or how best do you think people can defend themselves?
I have this little idea. We've always been on the defensive, which is not supposed to be. We need to change our strategies. Citizens should be taught not just to be on the defensive, but other mechanisms of interaction between border communities and security agencies will go a long way, training border communities on steps they need to take. If you're being called in form of decision making with security agencies, you get to know means of communication, when to attack, when not to attack, or before an attack comes to you, what do you do? What are the warning signs you get to know, so that if security agencies are not there on board to help immediately, there's something you can do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.